I have to take the back wheel off today. Its MOT picked up a failure in the fact that the rear hub drum brake is slightly oval and you get a pulsing effect through the brake pedal. So I have bought off eBay a replacement hub, which honestly, the guy says it's good. He said he changed it for cosmetic reasons when he was restoring his XL, but he says as far as he's aware this is round. So this is the hub that is going to replace the one that is on there. I'm going to reuse some of the parts from the old hub, like for example if this is clearly broken here, so the one off mine will come off and go back on. But if any components on this are in better condition than the existing one, then they'll remain. But I have to take the wheel off in order for it to be rebuilt, a job I won't be doing. I'll be handing it over for someone else to do, because apparently it's a little bit tricky. And yeah, that's it. So I may paint this before I send it off to be rebuilt, but I'll give it a good clean before I do. But tonight's job is to remove the old wheel so that we can get on and start the ball rolling on that. So yeah, so I've got to turn the bike around, which is the first job, and after that we can get to jacking it up. Maggie, stupid cat, you're gonna have to move, love. You're gonna have to move. Come on. Fat cat to a flat cat. There we go, the link's off. Just make sure I don't lose the rubber seals. 1, 2, and the chain drops away. It is crazy easy how easy they come off, but try getting the buggers back on again. There is a knack. It took me a long time to learn it. And again, if you can get the chain to rejoin at the back of the sprocket kind of holds everything in place, which is quite useful. Just put all that together. The chain can have a good clean while the wheel's been away being rebuilt. Biggest one I got, well, nearly biggest, 22mm. Somebody forgot to release the brake cable. That was daft. Okay, not a crisis yet. Right, let's try that. Come on, you bugger. What are you hooked up on? You can do this. Oh, there we go. Oh. I've just temporarily fitted the rear hub, the replacement hub, to the rear axle and just tightened it up slightly. What I was testing for was to see if there's any of that evidence of pulsing on this one, and it feels good. As I gradually bring in the brake, I'm not getting any jitter coming through the brake lever. I'm not feeling any pulsing. There's no sort of skipping and sliding. It certainly feels good. I mean, obviously this is not a scientific test, but with the old wheel on, you could feel it just by rotating the wheel and holding your finger against the brake. Right, just looking at the old hub versus the replacement hub. I mean, obviously this isn't damaged like this one is, so that is an obvious candidate for replacement. I'm kind of hoping this will be removable. It looks pretty badly gnarled up, so that should be fun and games getting that off. We'll see. I mean, that could be a game changer, but there are other things. For a start, this has got the plastic cap on. I suspect someone's had issues getting this off. There's a lot of play in this one. Something seems very worn. There's some side-to-side movement, but a lot of lateral movement. This one has a bit of side-to-side movement, but I'm not feeling that horrible lateral movement. It might be different once it's in a wheel, but this is really easy to rock. Very easy to rock. This one, not so much. So this feels like a tighter unit. This feels very sloppy. So it'd be interesting to see if it is possible to get this off. I sincerely hope so. I have a feeling one of the reasons this hub's not being used is because of this mess here. So fingers crossed I can get that off. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. But I'll come back and think about that. Just need some slightly wider circlip pliers. There we go. Whew, that just made it. Good stuff. We've got our cush drive rubbers. This does generally look in better condition than mine from that angle. The question is though, will this come out? Okay, this is the setup I used to hold the drum tight. I had no idea whether it would work or not, but I just thought a couple of ratchet straps around the hub to stop it rotating. Each ratchet strap has a couple of rotations around the centre of the hub so that it sort of binds and stops the rotation. A friend of mine many years ago made this tool. It's just 2 bits of mild steel with a hinge and 2 bolts, screws at the end, and it was originally made for holding camshaft sprockets still when undoing it. I think it was a long time ago, but it's come in useful a few times, and this time again it has saved my bacon. So I just shortened the screws by winding them out, placed them into what was left of the holes there, and tapped it with the rubber mallet, expecting a bit of a battle, and to be honest, given the state of it, chewed to pieces, bits missing, did not expect any results. However, a couple of little taps and you won't do it now for me, will it? There you go. The whole thing's come loose, which is just amazing. I was genuinely gobsmacked when it moved. I didn't believe it at first. I assumed it was going to be a permanent fixture. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So I'm going to rescue this and see if we can do the same on the old hub, and see if we can use that piece on this hub. Fantastic. It's very loose. These pliers are right on the edge of what they can do. There we go. Right, must keep these ones separate. Whew. That was hard. There's a good clean up and a grease, and it's missing the oil seal which should be in there. I'll replace the bearings.